Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The low depression system in the Arabian Sea upgrades into a tropical storm, and its center is less than 900 kilometers away from Salalah. The Minister of Tourism launches a summer campaign to promote touristic destinations with moderate temperatures in various governorates of the Sultanate. And Palestine asked the International Criminal Court to open an immediate investigation into alleged Israeli crimes committed in West Bank and Gaza since 2014. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. The Public Authority for Civil Aviation issued the latest update on the weather situation in the Arabian Sea. The authority indicated that the situation is classified as a deep tropical depression with a wind speed around its center is about 34 to 40 knots. The center of the tropical depression is about 900 kilometers away from Salalah city. The nearest convective cloud bands are about 400 kilometers from the coast. The direction of the tropical system is west to northwest towards the coast of the governorates of Worcester and Dhofar. Seas will be rough over the coast of the governorate of Worcester and Dhofar with a maximum wave height of 5 to 8 meters. The Public Authority for Civil Aviation advises all to follow the official weather bulletins and reports. The Shura Council Office reviewed the reply of the Council of Ministers related to the annual reports of a number of ministries of the year 2017, which included the implementation stages of the ministries' project, their plans, strategies, and a number of statistics conducted by them. During the meeting, the office discussed the reply of the Minister of Housing related to impose new fees for the owners of the unused lands. It also reviewed the reply of the Minister of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources concerning the use of plastic materials in Omani Halwa factories, in addition to the wells located along the Al-Batina Expressway. His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal Al-Mauli, Chairman of the Shura Council, headed the meeting. The Minister of Tourism launched its summer promotional campaign under the title Discover the Beauty of Oman. It aims to promote for the touristic destinations in various governorates of the Sultanate, especially those with moderate temperatures such as Al-Jabal Akhdar, Jabal Shams, villages of South Sharqiya and Worcester, including Salalah during Kharif season, as well as some villages and wadis. The promotional campaign will last for 3 months with the aim to encourage internal tourism and attract tourists from outside the Sultanate. The campaign also includes offers from Oman Air, As-Salam Air, in addition to more than 50 hotel establishments. It is expected to activate the tourism movement so as to enhance the economic revenues and to provide job opportunities for the national manpower. Calling it a historical step towards justice, the Palestinian Foreign Minister asked the International Criminal Court today to open an immediate investigation into alleged Israeli crimes committed against the Palestinian people. The development was sure to worsen the already troubled relations between the internationally backed Palestinian Authority and the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government. Peace talks have been frozen for over 4 years, and contacts between the two sides are minimal. Speaking to reporters at the ICC in The Hague, Netherlands, Palestinian Foreign Minister Riyad Malki said he submitted the referral to the court during the meeting with the ICC's Chief Prosecutor Fatou Bensouda. The referral sought an investigation into Israeli policies in the West Bank, East Jerusalem and Gaza Strip since the state of Palestine accepted the ICC's jurisdiction in 2014. The EU's foreign policy chief warned that there was no alternative to the Iran nuclear deal after U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo vowed unprecedented sanctions against Tehran following Washington's withdrawal from the pact. Pompeo, a fierce opponent of the 2015 agreement, earlier outlined an aggressive series of painful measures designed to hurt Tehran in his first key address since moving to the State Department from the CIA in April. The European Union's foreign policy chief, Federica Mogherini, said in a statement she stressed there is no alternative to the joint comprehensive plan of action as the deal is officially known. The U.S. move came despite the fact that the U.S. nuclear watchdog in charge of monitoring Iran's compliance with the deal has confirmed that Tehran has so far abided by the terms. Trump wants Brussels and others to support his hardline strategy and push for a fresh agreement.
President Trump has asked me to achieve these goals on Iran.
U.S. President Donald Trump is willing to walk away from the unprecedented summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un scheduled for next month. U.S. Vice President Mike Pence said that North Korea has called into question the meeting last week. Pence said that North Korea should not attempt to seek concessions from the United States for promises it did not intend to keep. Pence said it would be a great mistake for Kim Jong-un to think he could play Donald Trump. When asked if Trump could still walk away from the summit scheduled for June 12th in Singapore, he replied, well, there's no question.
As the president made clear.
Argentina, Australia, Canada, Chile, the United States and Mexico will not recognize the election results of Venezuela. Argentina's Foreign Minister Jorge Fori, accompanied by the top leaders from some of those nations, said they were considering possible political and economic sanctioning measures against the administration of socialist leader Nicolas Maduro. The leader decried the vote as fraudulent and lacking of international standards for a democratic, free, just and transparent process. U.S. Deputy Secretary of State John Sullivan called on Maduro to allow humanitarian aid into Venezuela. The pro-government National Election Council said Maduro won 4 million votes, more than independent challenger Henry Falcon. Venezuelan officials declared Maduro the winner of Saturday's presidential election. A heat wave has killed 65 people in Pakistan's southern city of Karachi over the past 3 days and fears the death toll could climb as high temperatures persist. The slums in Karachi have been hit hard by the heat wave, with temperatures soaring up to 44 degrees Celsius in the past week. The heat wave has coincided with power outages and the holy month of Ramadan, when most Muslims do not eat or drink during the daylight hours. In 2015, deadly heat wave killed more than 1,000 people in Karachi, and the official data reveals that the majority of the people who died were slum dwellers. Experts say water shortage in the city was the major contributor to the death toll. 4 Hui-style historical residences purchased by the renowned Chinese movie star Jackie Chan will be restored in East China's Anhui province. More details in the following report.
4 Hui-style historical residences purchased by renowned Chinese movie star Jackie Chan will be restored in East China's Anhui province. The groundbreaking ceremony was attended by some famous movie stars, including the initiator Jackie Chan. The buildings, which date back to the late Ming dynasty to the late Qing dynasty, are all of wood in structure. Pieces of the buildings have started to arrive at the Moon on the Lake Museum in the city of Bengbu, where they will be restored. The museum is home to a variety of historical buildings from all over China. At present, 450 buildings are being restored there. Jackie Chan said that the restoration of these ancient dwellings is one of his wishes for many years.
I feel as if I had returned to my hometown with my mother, who had no chance to come back. It seems like I had brought my mother here. My efforts on those old houses in these years have also paid off. Finally, I have a home in my hometown. It is my happiest thing.
Jackie Chan has over the past few years been devoting to spreading ideas about protecting the environment and cultural relics to the world through movies, and the reason why he collected and protected ancient dwellings is inspired by his father. What is worth mentioning is that the houses collected by Jackie Chan were mostly wasted, and Chan's team saved them timely. In addition, Jackie Chan attended a ceremony for unveiling his exhibition center for recycled artworks. The center, converted from two ancient dwellings, mainly exhibits some artworks made from wasted props that Jackie Chan used in his movies and daily necessities, such as the mechanical dragon made from parts of bicycles, lion statue made with plastic bottles, and Jackie Chan's figure statue made with clamshells.
Yes, to come a news bulletin. Ramadan tent in the Wilaya of Saham opens a marketing outlet for low-income families sell their products during the holy month of Ramadan. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. Oman oil price July 2018 delivery today reached $77.33. According to Dubai Mercantile Exchange, the price of Oman oil today rose 86 cents. The average price of Oman oil June 2018 delivery reached $68.31, thus $7.90 per barrel higher than May delivery. The Minister of Manpower announced that it appointed more than 30,000 job seekers in private sectors from the 3rd of December last year until 21st of May 2018. 20,654 male job seekers were appointed, while female job seekers got 9,651 opportunities. The employment came within the government's plan to absorb 25,000 job seekers, according to the decision of the Council of Ministers. The number of visitors of the water ponds in Wadi Bani Khalid in the governorate of North Sharqiya by the end of last year reached more than 182,000, with an increase of 17% compared to 2016. The number of foreigners recorded the highest percentage of visitors to exceed 111,000, followed by Oman's visitors at 66,500 visitors. Various types of traditional Omani meals are offered through the Ramadan tent in the Wilaya of Saham in the governorate of North Al-Batnia. The tent is considered a marketing outlet for low-income families in the governorate to sell their products, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. The tent reflects social solidarity and authentic values of the Omani society. The Ramadan tent is an initiative adopted by the charitable team from Saham, in which social insurance families and low-income families sell iftar meals to the consumers. The team arranged and supervised the work inside the tent, in addition to following up with cooking process. It's worth mentioning that the team is implementing a number of charitable projects to help the needy in the North Al-Batna governorates. Here now on the Ramadan time is for tomorrow. Fajr prayers at 3:57 a.m. and Maghrib prayers at 6:50 p.m. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The low depression system in the Arabian Sea upgrades into a tropical storm, and its center is less than 900 kilometers away from Salalah. The Minister of Tourism launches a summer campaign to promote touristic destinations with moderate temperatures in various governorates of the Sultanate. And Palestine asked the International Criminal Court to open an immediate investigation into alleged Israeli crimes committed in West Bank and Gaza since 2014. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, good night.